and play because you're going home afterwards. You need this win to go 5-2, and they did exactly what they needed to do. I said this the other night. Every time LeBron and the Lakers, AD, the champions, come to town, it is going to get the best performance out of most teams. They want to beat the champions. Atlanta put on a good fight, but the defense in the second half, particularly in the fourth quarter down the stretch, just overwhelmed the young Hawks. I thought Caruso, once again, his active hands and his defense, that extra possession he got toward the end of the game, they did a good job collectively.
Rob, before you jump in, let's go out. Mike Trudell is with Anthony Davis, who went 10 of 14, 25 points tonight. Hold your thought, Rob.
All right, Anthony Davis. Man, it's been a long trip. 7 games, 7 cities. This one comes down to crunch time in the fourth quarter. What were the key things that you guys did to come out with your 5th victory of the trip?
The last game is always tough, and for us, we didn't want to buy into the being tired and ready to go home mentality. So, we came out. This is a good team. This team was 10-9, 6 in the East, and they came out and played like it. Trey, hell of a player, made some big-time plays. The entire team, and we want to come out and we dropped 2 already on this road trip, which we hate doing. So we want to come out in this trip the right way with a victory.
Hey, you've got some guards that really get into people, Caruso and Schroeder there down the stretch, KCP. What's it like for you and LeBron to have those guys out active on the perimeter, creating steals and getting you up and down in the fast court? Or fast break, I should say.
Yeah, it's good. We got guys who like to get the ball. Dennis is a guy who picks up 94 feet every game, and we actually a lot from him, to guard the team's best player, team's best guard, and we're able to, go out and play alongside him to make sure that we don't get beat in the backcourt when he's picking up. We got to help, and everybody's been helping. Everyone's been doing their job on the defensive end. We're protecting each other, and when you got guys who pick up full court, AC, Kenny chasing guys around, DS picking up full court, we got to protect them. It's a lot to do that all game for 48 minutes, and we got to make sure that we continue to help these guys. But collectively, it was a good team win. Like I said, against a good team on the road, we finished the trip off right.
And, of course, you and LeBron hit the key shots down the stretch. Last thing for you, did Rondo have anything funny to say tonight? Any trash talk from Doe out there on the court, your former teammate and title winner?
Well, yeah, you guys know Doe is, very wise with the plays, and he knows all of our plays, especially just from being here last year. But even then, he studies every opponent and call it all of our sets. So we ran a play tonight that kind of messed him up. He didn't know what was going on, and we ended up getting a live out of it. So, and I was talking stuff trash to him, telling him, he haven't seen that one yet. So it was pretty funny. But it's always good to see him. A guy that was a big part of our championship run last year. We miss him, and we wish him the best.
All right, I'll have to ask Frank Vogel about that in a little bit. AD, get on the flight, all right?
Words of wisdom and his knowledge and his experience, 7 championships. He has a lot to talk about. Life experiences, sports experiences, Roll Tide experiences. So congratulations, Rob.
Thanks.
All good.
And I was going to call you today, too, because I got to put you on the schedule. But you know the crazy part about it?
Way to slide that in there.
Already putting people on the schedule.
Hey, I feel like Urkel. The social media was, I'm wearing you down, man. I'm wearing you down. That's what social media did to me. It wore me down. So now, I'm trying to.
Didn't take long.
It took a while, man. You know how long social media been around?
I'm saying for it to wear you down, you just got on social media.
Well, I'm just saying it wore me down where I had to get on.
Did you get any advice from the True Podcast professional, Allie Clinton?
He didn't want any. I asked him if he wanted some. He said, I already know everything I need to.
3, maybe 4 Emmys, I think, already.
Yeah.
You need to tap in, man. I know you got your own
nowadays,
idea.
too. Tap, tap in. Big Shot Bob Pot is what it's called. Congratulations.
Thank you, Allie.
That's awesome. Here we go.
Yes,
it's the last time I'll ever say that. The Lakers escaped with a win in Boston. The defense did most of the work, holding the Celtics to 17 fourth quarter points, 7 turnovers, and 8 points off of them. It all came down to the final play of the game, and head coach Frank Vogel was impressed by the team's defense.
One of the best defensive players of the year. I mean, we just run. We got a late game set that we've been running. They got us the lead in Philadelphia. Boston guarded it a little bit better tonight, but we still were able to get AD the ball in a great spot with good space to go to work in the post. They made a strong defensive play and got a strip and had an opportunity to run out and win the game. But Alex just flies from the corner out of nowhere and gets ahead of the play, gets a deflection, slows down Brown, and then Dennis race back into the play as well. That's what we've been talking about all trip, is just improving our transition defense, that type of urgency, and obviously with the game on the line, those two guys getting back and get in front of the ball, both with Brown and with Kemba on that last play by Dennis, really saved the game.
Yeah, he's a smart player. Like I say, you're not the highest paid or have all the accolades or credentials, and a lot of people don't notice him, but he plays the right way. He locks up defensively, makes tough shots, scrappy. For him to be out there in the closing lineup with us, we trust him. Coach trusts him, and he always come up and make big plays. Just what we've seen tonight at the end of the game.
And with that, it's time for a little Access 360, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Good time.
Early good times, boy.
Flames for, oh no, it's you. It's your turn. Sorry. Rob, let's break down the fourth quarter. A lot of defense. I got excited.
Let's talk about the defense right now.
That's the best move of the show right there.
The Lakers are on point in the fourth quarter when it comes to defense, and I'm not even in my wall right now.
There you go, Rob.
There we go right here. We got, man, can we back that thing up? Because right now, I wasn't up here. The people don't know what I'm talking about, but let's go from here. All right, here we go. LeBron, we're going to talk about his threes later. Bam. Under control, over the top. Gooseneck splash. Here we go, right here. Defense, we talking. Look at Trez talking to everybody. This is the best thing right here. This is Trez knows what's going on. He sees this cutter coming out lane. He steps into the passing lane, takes this seal. LeBron slows down just enough to Trez get ahead. Bam! Slam dunk by Trez. Points in the paint, fast break points. That's right here. Now we're on offense. What are we going to do? We're going to set up this up. AD's going to do his thing. Oh, man. This is good defense, though, by the Celtics. They get a hand on the ball, and now they alter it. But this is the point. Look at Caruso sprint down the court right there. That's why he's the MVP of this team. No offense, LeBron. He gets down. He slows it because that could be a winning layup and a bucket and win the game. But here's the thing. Now, look at AD's in good defense position. They're right here. They kick it out. Look at this. This is a great approach. He hits the breaks, he skirts. Then you got good contest by Mr. Dennis the Menace. And look at the block out right here by Trez. Good block out. Even if we would have went in, he didn't have time enough. This thing where he got down the stretch. They always talk about offense, James.
Yeah.
But down the stretch, you got to play a little bit of defense. And right there, the Lakers play some good D. And, man, next time, have them all ready, man. You missed the best part. Got to start off on a high.
That was all good.
You were ready. Big game when it came to that fourth quarter. 8 points off the Celtics turnovers there in the final 12 minutes, which really changed the way that game ended.
Yeah. Getting to their bread and butter, which has always been their defense, and they know how to go to that when, scoring is tough. They know how to dig deep, grind as a team, and they do it collectively. Well, Rob just showed that last play, Caruso saved the game. That's why when his plus-minus points are so high, those are the type of plays that, that makes winners. And so their defense grinds it out. They may struggle offensively. I thought Trez, Caruso, Schroeder, everybody was on a string together, and they pulled out an important victory.
And think about it, you didn't really get to see it in that first clip what AD did. AD did the smartest thing ever. He knew the guy only had one option to throw that in. He stepped in front of the guy and got that pass.
Yep.
That's high IQ, knowing what's going on in the game. Yep.
Yeah, and it was a stat that I missed on Saturday. We just mentioned the 8 points off Celtics turnovers in the fourth. They only had 11 total for the game. 8 of them came in the final 12 minutes. Lakers can finish the road trip with a 5-2 record. And now for the latest, let's go down the hall and join Lakers reporter Mike Trudell. Hello, Mike.